today is June 8th and this is my 6th, 7th video of the day. And so my mother-in-law, she came and she, I told you in my previous video that I made lentil soup, and I don't know, she said that she has acidity and so she doesn't want to drink as much. And so I was saying that, I would have kept the boiled lentil, I would have kept some aside for her if she would have told me, because she said that she has this acidity since morning. I'm like, okay, but she never communicated that with me. And she went out and she came home late, almost at 8 o'clock, and I'd already prepared this lentil soup for dinner. And although I didn't put too much of, I didn't add outside chili pepper at all, and I didn't make it too sour either. I left it for her to add whatever she wanted, and she already adjusted. She in fact added more sourness to the lentil soup, but she didn't eat as much. So now what happened was, just because I said that you should have told me that that she has this problem, and so I would have taken some out, just the boiled lentil out for her. And so these people now wanted to make my mother-in-law feel guilty about what she did, tell her, oh, you did wrong. So the bowl, she had finished eating from the bowl, okay? It was a corning bowl. So there was a crack that she heard, and then within few minutes, she said that, oh, look, there were 3 pieces of the corning bowl in which she was having lentil soup. Just literally 3 pieces, and these people have done that with me. I've already said that long back in one of my videos that back in 2016, 17, 18, when they were doing a lot of these witchcraft activities with me, directed energy weapons, how they used to give me cuts on my body. And although this is not a cut, I've shown many cuts on my fingers and everywhere they used to give. So they also used to cut things in my house. And just because they want to tell me, oh, you don't have snacks, or with the evening, I'd made tea for myself, and I always like to have some salty snacks with the tea I have. So just they didn't want me to have that salty snack. Oh, it's not good for your health, it's bad and this and that, whatever they want to make issues. So the moment I went to grab it's a deep dish, it's not a flat plate, but it's little deep, that it has little depth. And so I was grabbing that, but the top part of the rim and the bottom part of that plate, both were separate when I went to grab from the cupboard, okay? And that dish was I had just placed that from dishwasher into that cupboard, and just within few hours when I went to take it was the top plate. There was nothing on top of it, and I grabbed it and there was just 2 pieces in my hand. So this is how they used to do. And so today they made the same issue. I'm like, and I've told you so many times, the moment anybody will say one thing about anything, or say even if I'm saying something, and say she's in guilt right now, so, oh, you're gonna make issue and fuss about this lentil soup, here we're gonna break the bowl that in which you are eating, okay? So yeah, this is what they do. So it's not like they just do it with me. Yeah, they do it even with my family members. So that's what they did, and I was explaining all these things to her, that this is what they did. I showed her the video in which they did the bomb blast for the lunch that they wanted to have, in which they had prepared, and it's all about them. So I had nothing to do with that, yet they wanted to make issue about me. So while I'm washing that particular plate in which she had steamed her food, the lunch meal that she had steamed, I was just washing that, and that's exactly when the loud boom started to happen. It's always one loud boom, but they do it at, say, after every 2 minutes, after every 3 minutes, after every 4 minutes. They usually do it within few minutes. And if usually they do just one boom, sometimes they do it 2 or 3 booms, but like I said, at interval of 2-3 minutes they'll do it, and then they'll stop. So anyways, then now I'm printing out all these Ascension Glossary I got all these predator force versus victimizer software, mind control strategy, sexual misery, lack of empathy, victimizer programming. So I am printing out all these Anunnaki agenda, and what happened was I had already printed out 8 pages, and today, after all these videos, I had to make 8 videos, right? I'm like, okay, let me now print more pages. So I noticed that when I printed this page and I did on both the sides, so the other side turned out to be upside down, right? Like if I flip, the other one should come like this. So I just noticed it, okay? So obviously I might have to change some settings in the printer, right? But these people wanted to make issue, oh, look, your thing didn't turn out right, you didn't do it right. So immediately they gave me electric shock on the right side of my brain. You see how they make issue about it? Well, obviously they didn't do it first when I was hitting the print, because they themselves didn't know. But now that my mind recognized, or my mind noticed this, so because they are reading everything on a computer, CIA, FBI, NSA, DARPA, DOD, Jehovah's Witness, all these Freemasonic, Illuminati people, Hollywood, Bollywood, all these people, they're watching on some computer, military, Delta Force, Navy SEALs. So yeah, oh, she noticed it. Oh, you hear it. Let's do electric shock on the right side of her head. Okay, so yeah, even for these minor things they have to do, and then I have to go and record it. So yeah, this is like, I don't know, 7th, 8th, whatever video for June 8th. You know, this is how they've continuously taken out my energy today. Because yesterday, imagine, I was in such a nice mood, we were watching this Netflix, you know, I already recorded how I was watching this matchmaking series, or even we were watching some other YouTube videos many times, you know, those laughter funny videos and all that. And so yeah, they were quiet, in the sense they were not doing so much of, you know, gang stalking and so much of bodily hurt on me. Yeah, they were doing this ear ringing, but they were not doing much other stuff for past few days. So yeah, they just jacked up since yesterday night, because see, like, we were in good mood, or you know, when we were watching this, and probably they usually don't like whenever I'm in good mood. They always want to put me down. They want to bring down my energy. They want to put me in this negative mode. And so I'm sure that they thought that, okay, now we're gonna hone in on her for every single little things she does today. So sure enough, they started to do all these things. And here and there, I'm not even saying it in my videos, but yeah, they, like for example, I told you how they placed the bug in the batter, right? That I was about to steam for the dinner time. But yeah, when I went to grab my phone and I wanted to record that bug that was right above the rice batter, it disappeared. So, and it wasn't random. Like I said, how my hubby made some, he just changed his mind. He's like, oh, I don't want to have this for dinner, I want to have something else for dinner. I had to convince him, no, this will be okay, you'll be able to chew and all that. So basically they wanted to make issue, but the same vessel, when I went to wash, guess what? They started to give me twitch, or was it pain, something on the left side of my leg. Oh, good. Why? Oh, because the steamed pancakes that I made, it turned out really nice. Soft, supple. Oh, so now they're gonna give me little twitches on the left side. The same thing they wanted to first make issue, so they started to give me pain in my right side of my varicose vein. Just when my hubby said something about, you know, to switch out the dinner, and then I had to convince him to have the same dinner. And then he got convinced, and then when I came inside, we were on the patio, and then when we came inside, I was in kitchen. I went to put that batter to steam it. They immediately put the bug on top of that batter. So yeah, it's like this little things continuously they will do for entire day, and this goes on for years and years. So yeah, just wasted my 9-10 minutes already.